Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic technology. Electronic technology includes devices and equipment such as cell phones, computers, and tablets, as well as communication tools including social media sites, text messages, chat, and websites. Examples of cyberbullying include mean text messages or emails, rumors sent by email or posted on social networking sites, and embarrassing pictures, videos, websites, or fake profiles.
It's way too rampant. It's a tough area simply because of the fact that a lot of it gets into school stuff as far as school rules, but there's portions of it that if it meets certain criteria can become criminal. And that's the problem where we go back and forth, kind of walking the line, I guess you could say, between what's just a school violation and what's an actual criminal violation. But the problem with it is that not everybody handles it the same way. I mean, you know, you could call me a name and I might not care. You call somebody else a name and it might hurt their feelings for life. You know what I'm saying? And the problem, especially with the cyberbullying stuff, is that once you put something in writing, first of all, you can't take it back. But you don't know the context that it's meant in. I mean, I could say something, you know, we could be joking around with each other and I might say something that in writing might sound mean, but because I say it to you in person, you know that I'm joking around. But somebody reads it online and they think that, you know, you hate them or whatever, and then, like I said, if they're a person that doesn't deal with that very well, you know, well, we know the worst case scenarios because we've seen it.
Bullying can affect everyone: those who are bullied, those who bully, and those who witness bullying. Bullying is linked to many negative outcomes, including impacts on mental health, substance use, and suicide. It is important to talk to kids to determine whether bullying, or something else, is a concern. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year, according to the CDC. For every suicide among young people, there are at least 100 suicide attempts. Over 14% of high school students have considered suicide, and almost 7% have attempted it. A study in Britain found that at least half of suicides among young people are related to bullying. According to statistics reported by ABC News, nearly 30% of students are either bullies or victims of bullying, and 160,000 kids stay home from school every day because of fear of bullying. 1 in 4 teachers see nothing wrong with bullying and will only intervene 4% of the time. American schools harbor approximately 2.1 million bullies and 2.7 million of their victims. 1 in 7 students in grades K-12 is either a bully or a victim of bullying. 56% of students have personally witnessed some type of bullying at school. 15% of all school absenteeism is directly related to fears of being bullied at school. 71% of students report incidents of bullying at their school.
Well, the school takes it very seriously. I can say that every time someone has come to me, and I mean, I've had a few people that come directly to me, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I'm kind of hidden back here away from the main office and whatever, and I encourage, you know, students to come to me. But on a bullying, whether it's bullying on campus, cyberbullying, whatever, I have to take it to the administrators. And they take it very seriously. They deal with it immediately. They don't put it off. And whoever the student is that's doing the bullying, every one of them so far has been dealt with swiftly.
Some states consider other forms of cyberbullying criminal. Consult your state's laws and law enforcement for additional guidance. Threats of violence. Child pornography or sending sexually explicit messages or photos. taking a photo or video of someone in a place where he or she would expect privacy. Stalking and hate crimes. Some states consider other forms of cyberbullying criminal. Consult your state's laws and law enforcement for additional guidance. 58% of kids report that someone has been hurtful or mean to them online. 21% of kids report that they've received threatening messages. 42% of kids classify mean behavior towards them online as bullying. 53% of kids admit that they have said something mean to someone else online.
Before cyberbullying, the victims of bullying would be able to go home and they would have that safety in their homes. Now they go home and it starts all over again when they're on instant messaging, or even if they have their phone and someone's texting them, and it never stops them, and that's why it's so serious.
On the internet, the words are forever. You can't take them back. So if you stand up, you're always going to be known as the person who stood up. It's almost more intimidating to stand up because everybody can see it.
Before social media, bullying wasn't as easy as it is now. Another negative effect of social media is, as said in the video, there is no sense of security. The online posts are not supervised and are uncontrolled until further notice. A positive effect of social media is that anyone that views, likes, reposts, or comments left their own digital footprint. So the crime and the criminal can be punished, with perfectly reasonable evidence. Teens have figured out ways to prevent cyberbullying. Follow in the footsteps of other quick-thinking teens and make online presences as private as possible. Tell friends to stop cyberbullying. Block communication with cyberbullies. Report cyberbullying to a trusted adult. You can also help prevent cyberbullying by speaking with other students, as well as teachers and school administrators, to develop rules against cyberbullying.
Have the courage to take the route of spreading positivity online. Whether it's a compliment or an approval, you are truly making a difference and setting an example for the rest of our community. The beauty of the internet is that we are the community. We, the internet users, have the power to change our community for the better. We can each be part of the movement to create a safer and more friendly social network. Just imagine the day you can go on the internet without having to see all the negativity. Instead, let's use the internet for a greater purpose, to celebrate our differences, our cultures, and bring the world closer together. Now is the time to act. Join the worldwide movement against cyberbullying today. Together, we can give a voice to the victims who have been bullied into silence. Cyberbullying started with us, and it will end with us. Control-Alt-Delete cyberbullying.